Hi, I'm Lindsay, and today I'm going to be reading my book, Mrs. Fox, the Mean Teacher. It was the first day of school, and Lily was extremely nervous. Lily was going into the 4th grade. In her school, there was 2 teachers, the scary Mrs. Fox and the fun teacher, Mrs. Kinder. Lily hoped she would have Mrs. Kinder. When Lily walked in her new class, she was disappointed. Mrs. Fox was going to be her teacher for the whole school year. Lily always heard what a mean teacher Mrs. Fox was. Throughout the day, Lily was upset that she got the mean teacher. Her day got even worse when Mrs. Fox said, "Okay, kiddies, test tomorrow. Mostly a review of last year." When Lily came home, she could not help but cry to her mom. She felt defeated. She did not want to go to school. She longed to be in 3rd grade with her old teacher. Lily's mom told her not to worry about what other kids said about Mrs. Fox, and what matters is what Lily thought of Mrs. Fox. Lily's mom continued and said, "Only you can determine how you feel." When Lily walked into school the next day, she realized she forgot about the test. She already had a bad feeling about Mrs. Fox, but this test made her feelings toward Mrs. Fox even worse. Lily looked down at the test and she couldn't believe her eyes. She cried and did not answer one question. As Lily was walking out of her class, Mrs. Fox asked her what was wrong. Lily responded that she did not study and she was upset and was not able to answer any of the questions on the test. Mrs. Fox then told Lily she could take the test again as long as she studies extra hard. Lily was ecstatic. She thanked Mrs. Fox and ran out of the room. Lily came home and she studied for the test. She was not going to let her first failure hold her back. Lily was taking the test again and felt confident. She answered all the questions. This time she knew she was going to get a good grade. Mrs. Fox graded the test and immediately a smile grew on her face. She told Lily that she got a 100. Lily was beyond happy, and Lily thought that Mrs. Fox was not so bad of a teacher after all. I'd like to dedicate this book to my sister Kylie for always being resilient.